Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Sambuddhassa.
Hello, Sayadaw. Before starting the class, may I ask a question? Because there's one student asked a question regarding the Patika Sanya. So where
Sanya Patika. That is in the Athasalini Athakatha. In the where are you? Patika Sanyati. Patika Sanyati. Okay, I will give you page number. It is in the Arupa chapter. In the case of Arupa. Okay, Niti Dhamma Sangani. Adiga Sanya. Adiga Sanya. Atasalini Atakata. Nudiga also there. Adiga Sanya. It will be better to open. Atasalini. Page number. It is a Nadia Mega, Siddhartha Mega. Mega Kusala. Gamina. So, Diga Sanyanam. Samadhikamba. On the where? Atasalini, page number 246. Okay. They are mentioned Patika Sanyana Athengamadi. Jakadina Watuna Rubadina Aramana Nanja. Patika Bhavena Samobana Sanya Patika Sanya. By striking eye sensitivity, okay, eye base, and also rupa, visible object, etc. So they are been a kind of perception. That kind of perception is called Patika Sanya. In the case of Arupa, okay, Arupa Jhana. Because Arupa, for the attainment of Arupa Jhana, we should not have such a Patika Sanya. Okay. Patika Sanyana Athangama, because of the cessation of the Patika Sanya. They are mentioned Yatha Ha Tata Gadama Patika Sanya Rupa Sanya Sada Sanya Gandhara Sapodava Sanya. Imaho Jandi Patika Sanya Yodi is also appear in the Vibhanga. Vibhanga Pali, page number 603. Also, Dasan Kusala Vibhaganam, okay, Banjana. So these Kusala Vibhaga 5, Akusala Vibhaga 5. So altogether 10 kinds of Patika Sanya. Okay. Cessation of these Patika Sanya is called Patika Sanyana Athengama. Okay. So the right reference is the Vibhanga Pali. Abhidhamma Pitaka Vibhanga Pali, page number 603. And also commentary explanation there.
Sorry, Sayadaw, page 603, right?
Yeah, Vibhanga. And also Atha Salini Atthakatha, page number 246. Okay. Is it okay?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Okay. So we will proceed. We will proceed. So last time we discussed about the what? About the Aruba. Twe Aruba Citta. Okay. So among the Twe Aruba Citta, you already know that Kusala for Akusala, Vibhaka for Kiriya for. Okay. Altogether, Twe. It is in terms of the jati origin or nature. And also in terms of the Vedana sensation, Aruba or Aruba Citta, Twe Aruba Citta belong to Ubekha Vedana. Because so after the attainment of the fifth jhana, okay, fifth Rupa Jara jhana, so any other jhana, for Aruba jhana, all of them associate with the Ubekha Vedana. There are two jhana factors. One is Ubekha, another is Ekagata. Okay, so that's why all Arupa Cittas belong to Ubekha Vedana. No pleasant feeling. So that one. So that is in terms of the Vedana. Okay, in terms of the jhana, because all these Dvaya Arupa Citta belong to fifth jhana, because they share Arupa only to jhana factors. Okay, so that's why in terms of jhana also it is Dvaya Arupa, fifth jhana, we can simply say. So okay, that is about the Arupa, Dvaya Arupa Citta, because of the Alambana Bhavedina. So because objects are different, four objects. Each Citta takes a different object. That's why. So they have become a four Arupa Citta. Okay. So first Arupa Citta takes a space, panya, space concept. Okay. The space acquired through the removing kasina object. Okay, kasina object. Then second, then it remove a kasina object and also it acquire space object, take a space object. So that space is because it is a concept, there is a no obadati dibinga. That's why it became endless, ananda, agasa. So that is for the first Arupa Citta. For the second Arupa Citta, it is it removes space object. Okay, space object, and then it acquires the consciousness that is that space object. Okay, that is called Agasa Nanja Yadana Citta. So Agasa, the second Arupa Citta takes the first Arupa Citta as its object. Okay. So then for the third Arupa Citta, so for the attainment of a third Arupa Citta, a yogi should remove that Citta also. Okay, that Citta object. Okay, the first Arupa Ananda. The first Arupa Citta he has to remove. Okay. Then only when he removes that Citta, what he see is nothingness, nati bhava panyati. So then by taking that nati bhava panyati concept of nothingness, then a yogi gradually attains what the third arupa jhana or third arupa citta. So for the attainment of the fourth arupa jhana, a yogi should remove that nati bhava panyati, okay, concept of nothingness. So only when he is able to remove that nati bhava panyati, then he will find very subtle consciousness. That consciousness is no other than but the third arupa consciousness, which take that nothingness as an object. Okay, so that arupa citta is so subtle. That's why it cannot be exactly say there is a consciousness, or also we cannot say it is there is no not consciousness. Okay, so neither perception nor non-perception, it is as an object. And by taking that very subtle consciousness as is an object, meditator gradually attain the fourth arupa jhana. So in this way, because there are four arupa citta, they take a different object from one another. That's why they become a four arupa citta. Okay, so that is about the four arupa citta. Then dwell arupa citta as well. So if last week also we already discussed that. So if we combine together, if we combine 15 rupa vajara citta and then 12 arupa vajara citta, so altogether we get a 27 mahagata citta. Mahagata means a lofty consciousness. Okay, the consciousness that reach to the loftiness, greatness. Okay, so comparatively, so Mahagata Cittas are greater than the Kamavajara Citta. Okay, Kamavajara Citta more blissful than the Kamavajara Citta. So that's why the name Mahagata Citta is given there. So please try to take note that this is Mahagata, the Dham Mahagata. So later, when we continue to study Abhidhamma subject, there we may use a Mahagata Jawana or something like that. Then other than you can easily recognize. Oh, it is referring to these 27 consciousness. Among them, some consciousness functions as a Jawana impulse. Or maybe another consciousness, they may function as a what? Like a Magada Vibhaga, they function as a what? Padisandi, rebirth, and then Bhavanga, life continuum, and also Judy, death. Okay, they were sometimes they will perform these kind of functions. Okay, so later we will use that term Mahagata frequently. So please try to remember the term Mahagata. Mahagata is a consciousness that reach to the state of greatness. It is a great compared to the Kamavajara Citta. So even though we say it is a great, but it is not faultless. Okay, it is with a fault, with the drawbacks or shortcomings are there. So that's why it is not the end. Logiya jhanas, they are not the end. So in the Buddhist practice also, we can practice, but don't regard it as the end, because they are so blissful. That's why we may and also so powerful. If we reach to that level, our minds are so powerful become. And also sometimes we can even we may be even able to create many miracle powers. Okay. So it will be a kind of a trap in our spiritual progress. So if we are already caught in this trap, then it will be difficult for us to go further or to reach the ultimate liberation from the round of suffering. So, because if we study Brahma Jala Sutta, the first discourse in the Digha Nikaya, there the Buddha explained different kinds of abuse, okay, during the Buddha's time. So there are different views. 62 kinds of wrong views are enumerated over there. So when we, as a Buddhist, we may think, we say that they are wrong view, that's why don't hold that kind of abuse. So we may, so that's why we may, how to say, underestimate. Okay, we may underestimate the views as well as the person who hold that kind of views. So, but when we study closely, then what we can see is that these views are invented not by the ordinary persons, okay, but the persons who already attain the jhana, okay, even who can recollect many thousand lives, many 100,000 past lives. So it means that they already attained the rupa jhana. So they are very serious meditation practitioners. We found to get that idea. So they practice it so hardly, and also they already attain these jhanas. And also they all become a masters in their jhanic attainments. Okay, that sort of thing we found. So, so they trying to.
Sorry, Sayadaw. Could you please repeat again?
Which one?
Before this, you say they become the master.
They are serious meditation practitioners. Okay, as well as they are already attained the jhana. Okay, fifth jhana or 5-4 jhana in the 4-4 method. They already attained. And also, not only that, they are masters in their jhanic attainments. And apart from that, even they already got the superior knowledges. The superior knowledge here means avinyana. They possess many avinyas. One of the avinya is they can recollect many past existences. Okay. So that's why they are not ordinary persons. they are very serious meditation practitioners. And then what do is they trying to recollect with their avinyana. They trying to recollect 1 life, 2 life, 10 lives, 100 lives, 1,000 lives, many 100 lives, many 1,000 lives, many 100,000 lives. They trying to recall, and then they can see very in detail. Sa Odesa, Sa Agada. So very in detail. Who was I? Okay. Maybe what is my appearance? How long I lived? What is my job? My occupation? And also, what did I do? and then how I died, how I born in another existence, and then who was I over there, and so on. They were able to recollect. So that's sort of many 100,000 existences. Okay. Then with that recollection, even with that kind of understanding, so sometimes they fall into the wrong view. They fall into wrong view here means because when they are recollecting many 100,000 existences, what do they see is the world is eternal. Okay, the world is eternal. The soul is also eternal. Atta ja logo ja sasato. The atta, the soul is eternal. The world is eternal. Only the beings are born and rebirth, born and die. Okay, so that happened in this way. So because they they try to see with their superior wisdoms of vijnana, and also what they see, it is the thing they see. The world is over there, and also atta is there. Okay, so finally they come to the conclusion that this is eternal, the world is eternal, sasata deity. Okay, so wrong view of the eternalism. So, and also when they see like that, it is a truth. They hold it the family, thinking that because I see with my own wisdom, that's why it is true. It means they start to grasp the view as my view. Okay, so in this way, it become difficult for them to give up. Okay, so they find no weak point in their views as much so far as they understand. So according to their understanding, in their view, there is no fault, no weak point. Then they hold it to family, and then they become the person who believe in the what? In the eternalism. Okay? So these persons are not just merely thinking, merely speculating. Okay? So they invent, they invent ideas and views through their practice, through their vijnana. So even with the vijnana, one thing we have to be mindful is that even with the vijnana, there can be misinterpretations. Okay, because samadhi is not wisdom. Okay, here so far what we see is ekagata, one pointness of the mind. Okay, concentration. That is, concentration is just a concentration, not the wisdom yet. So only with the wisdom we can analyze it deeply. So that's why the Buddha encouraged to practice vipassana, insight meditation, to develop a wisdom. So whatever we see, don't attach to it. Okay, so we may see that many existences we may be able to see with the vijnana, but once we attach to it, then we will be blind to the dark side of that vision. Okay, so that's why we should not attach to it, and also we should not reject to it. We just observe. Just need to observe as it is. Okay. Then in this way, vipassana jnana will be developed. Okay. Otherwise, there can be problem. Okay. That's why. So these rupa vajara jhana, arupa vajara jhana, they are so blissful, so peaceful. That's why it can make the yogis to attach Okay, to have an attachment to their attainments, to their blissful states, and also to their powers and so on. So also with the jhana, there can be wrong views. Okay, so because they still remain in the mundane world. So mundane world is the world in which everything is governed by the craving and wrong view. Okay, craving is there. So that's why when we study Abhidhamma both there we can see it is the object of the asawa, mental intoxicants. Okay, the loba, deity. Okay, loba and deities are there. So that's why even though it is comparatively good and lofty and greater than the Kama Vajara being, it is not faultless. So it can even make us to fall into the wrong view as well. Okay, so if we want to know more in detail about the 62 kinds of wrong view and how do they formulate, and then what is the and also how to liberate from that kind of views, from the network of the views, then we can have a look, we can have a time, find the time to read Brahmajala Sutta, the first discourse of the Digha Nikaya, long discourse. Okay, it is interesting discourse. So that is just a reminder. Okay, they are too good. Okay, they are too good. So at the same time, we have to understand there are shortcomings, drawbacks are there. So now we go back to the Abhidhamma Sangha. So over there we have a study 12 Arupa Citta. Okay, if we combine with the previous group of consciousness, that is 15 Rupa Citta. So altogether we can get a 27 Mahakata Citta. Okay. So among the 27 Mahakata Citta, we can also classify them in terms of jati, sabhava, nature, or origin. So we have a 5 Rupavajara Kusala, 4 Arupavajara Kusala. So we combine together, we get a 9 Mahakata Kusala. Okay, 9 Mahakata Kusala Citta. So also we can find 9 Mahakata Vipaka Citta, and then 9 Mahakata Kiriya Citta. Okay, so altogether 27 Mahakata Citta in terms of the jati, nature, or origin. So in terms of the Vedana, we can enumerate, we can classify, we can see what Somanasa, Sukha Vedana, pleasant feeling in the 5 Rupavajara Kusala Citta. So also 4 Somanasa in the 5 Rupavajara Vipaka, 4 Somanasa in the 5 Rupavajara Kiriya Citta. Altogether, 4 multiplied by 3, there you can get a 12. 12 Somanasa Vedanas or Sukha Vedana, the same day. So for 12 Sukha Vedana, okay, in the 27 Mahakata Citta. So remaining is 3 from the Rupavajara Citta, and then 12 from the Arupavajara Citta. Altogether 15 Ubekha, Vedana, neutral feeling. Okay, so 12 and 15, there you can get a 27. So it is in terms of the what Vedana, Somnasa and Ubekha, pleasant feeling and neutral feeling. And then in terms of jhana, so jhana you can see among the 5 Rupavajara Kusala Citta, you can see only one first jhana, one second jhana, up to the 1/5 jhana. So also in the Vibhaga Citta also, first jhana 1, second jhana 1. Okay, and so on. In the Kiriya Citta also the same thing. So there among the 15 Rupavajara Citta, you can see first jhana 3, second jhana 3, fourth jhana, third jhana 3, fourth jhana 3, fifth jhana 3. So, and then all 12 Arupavajara Citta, all of them are what the fifth jhana. So we can combine 3 plus 12. So altogether 15 fifth jhana. Okay. 3 first jhana, 3, second jhana 3, third jhana 3, fourth jhana 3, and then fifth jhana 15. Okay, altogether in terms of jhana veda, there is 27 Mahagata Citta. Okay, 27 Mahagata Citta. That one we can know. So that is a classification about the 27 Mahagata Citta. So if we combine 27 Mahagata Citta with the 54 Kamavajara Citta, okay, 54 plus 27, how many, how much? Okay, what is the number? 54 and 27. Altogether we get is 81. Okay, 81 consciousness. So these 81 consciousness are called Lokiya. So the word Loka, okay, the word is called Loka. So something that belongs to the world is Lokiya. Okay, so they are in the mundane world. Okay, so these 81 Citta are the Cittas that belong to mundane world. Okay, Lokiya, mundane. So then we can take note of one another term that is called Lokiya. Okay, Lokiya means Loka iya. The Citta that belong to the mundane world. Okay, that belong to mundane world is called Lokiya. So that term also we will use frequently in the later Abhidhamma studies. That's why please take note this term as well, Lokiya. So Lokiya Citta, if you ask how many Lokiya Citta, then you can simply say 81. Okay, they are happening in our world. Okay, so among the 81 Citta, if you want to classify in terms of existence sphere or about the same. So sensual sphere or sensual existence. Consciousness that belong to the sensual sphere is 54. Okay. Consciousness that belong to the 5 material sphere, Rupavajara, is 15. Consciousness that belong to the immaterial sphere, Arupavajara, is 12. So altogether 81 Lokiya Citta in terms of existence. Okay, Bhumi Veda, we call it Bhumi Veda. In terms of existence, Kamavajara 54, Rupavajara 15, Arupavajara 12, altogether 81 Lokiya Citta in terms of Bhumi Veda. Okay, that easy way you take note. So also another Veda we can apply like this. So suppose a Kusala, so if you imagine, okay, these 81 Citta, there you can find Kusala Citta. Agusala citta, Vibhaga citta, Kiriya citta. Okay, so it is in terms of the jati, okay, nature or origin. So let's find out how many kusala citta are there in the 81 lokiya citta. In the 81 lokiya citta, you can start from the very beginning. Okay, kusala start to appear in the Kama Vajara Sovana. Okay. Among the 24 Kama Vajara Sovana citta, there is 8 kusala citta, 8 Maha kusala citta. Okay. So you get only 8 Maha kusala citta in the whole sensual sphere. So we are living in that sensual sphere. So there is not much kusala citta, only 8 Maha kusala citta. Okay. So then if you go proceed to the Rupavajara citta, there you can find 5 Rupavajara kusala. Then if you proceed further to the Arupavajara citta, there you can find 4 Arupavajara kusala citta. So you can imagine, you can combine all of them, 8, 5, 4, altogether 17. Okay, 1, 7. Lokiya kusala citta. Okay, 70 kusala citta among the lokiya citta. Okay. In Pali, we call lokiya kusala sattarasa. Sattarasa. 70 lokiya kusala citta. Then if you find akusala, so it is easy, only we get 12. 12 akusala cittas are there. So you take note, kusala 17, akusala 12. And then what about the vibhaka? Resultant consciousness. So 8, among the 18 ayaduka citta, you can review the first 2 group, 7 unwholesome resultant consciousness, and then 8 wholesome resultant consciousness. So then in the ayaduka citta, rootless consciousness, among the rootless consciousness, there you can find 15 vibhaka citta, 1, 5, 7, 8. Then if you go to the Kamavajara Sopana group, there you can find 8 Mahavibhaka citta. Okay, 70, I'm to say 15 Ayaduka Vibhaka citta plus 8 Mahavibhaka citta. We get 23 Kamavajara Vibhaka citta. Okay, among the Kamavajara citta, there are 23 Vibhaka citta. Okay, so, and then if you proceed to the Rupavajara, then you find 5 Rupavajara Vibhaka. And then if you go to the Arupavajara Vibhaka, there we can find 4. So, 23, 5, 4. So 28 and then 29, 32. Okay. So Lokiya Vibhaga Bhattesa. Okay. 32 Lokiya Vibhaga citta. Among the 81 Lokiya citta, we can find only 32 resultant consciousness. Okay. Don't forget. 12 akusala, 70 kusala, and then 32 vibhaka citta. So now we go to the last group, that is a functional kiriya. Okay, kiriya citta. Among the ayaduka citta, there you can find 3 functional consciousness. Okay, so 2 abiding consciousness, 1 smiling consciousness, mind producing consciousness. So altogether 3. These 3 belong to Ahetuka. rootless consciousness. So among the rootless consciousness, we can find 3 Kiriya Citta. So among the 24 Kamawajara Sovana Citta, there we can find 8 Mahakiriya Citta, 8 functional, 8 great functional consciousness. So this 3 plus 8 altogether 11. This 11 are called Kama Vajara Kiriya Citta 11. So Ekadasa 11 Kama Vajara Kiriya Citta. So if you go to the Rupa Vajara and Arupa Vajara, then in the Rupa Vajara we find 5 Kiriya, Arupa Vajara we find 4 Kiriya. So 11, 5, 4, altogether 20 Kiriya Citta. Okay, so you can combine all together. So, Kusala 70, Akusala 12, Vibhaga 32, and then Kiriya 20. So altogether, how many you get? 81. So these are 81 Lokiya Citta. You classify in terms of the jati. Okay, in terms of jati, you classify like that. So also, if you classify them in terms of the Vedana, Somanasa, Domanasa, okay, and then Sukha, Dukkha, Ubekha. We have 5 kinds of sensation. So one way of a classification of a sensation is a 5 kind. Another way is that we combine Sukha and Somanasa as a Sukha. And then Dukkha and Domanasa as a Dukkha. And then Ubekha remain the same. So in that way we can classify Vedana into 3. Okay? So please remember, sometimes we need to separate. Okay? Sometimes we need to combine together. So that's why both methods we can know Indriya Veda. Suppose in terms of the faculty, suppose if we consider these sensations in terms of faculty, Indriya, okay, so Sukha Indriya, that is a faculty or the pleasant faculty which happen in the physical body, not in the mentality. Okay? Dukkha Indriya also, it is a painful or unpleasant sensation which have been on the physical body, kaya. Okay, so that is different faculty. And also, Somanasa is happiness, okay, pleasant sensation which have been in the mind, okay, which have been in the mind. So mental sensation, so mental pleasant feeling. Okay, we got for the Sukha Indriya, we got physical pleasant feeling. So also Dukkha Indriya is physical unpleasant feeling. So Dhammanas Indriya is a mental unpleasant feeling. So they belong to different faculties. Ubekha Indriya is a neutral feeling, mental neutral feeling. Okay? Only mental is there for the Ubekha. So in terms of the Indriya, in Pali we got Indriya Veda. In terms of Indriya, if we classify sensations, we can have 5 kinds of sensation. But if we consider in terms of the experiencing, okay, experiencing the object, okay, experience, anubhavana lakkhana. So if we consider, we don't consider where it had been, but we just put emphasis on the how we experience. So we experience pleasant and also unpleasant, and also we experience neutral. So only that the way we experience. So in terms of experience, Anubhavana Lakkhana, Vedana can be classified into 3. So sometimes we need to apply Anubhavana Lakkhana method, then we can take only 3 Vedana. So if we need to classify, okay, Vedana in terms of the Indriya, then it will become a 5 Vedana. Okay. So here both ways you can count. Okay. Both ways you can count. So firstly, with the 5 way we can count. Okay. So how many somanas are among the 81 Lokiya Citta? So from the Agusala Citta, we can have only 4 somanasa. Okay, 4 somanasa Vedana. And also, if you just trying to pick up a somanasa only, then you go to Ayaduka Citta. Okay, so somanasa Sandirana, so which belong to the wholesome resulting consciousness. Wholesome resulting consciousness group. So there you can find Somanasa Sandirana, investigating consciousness, which arise together with a pleasant feeling. And also another one is among the Ayaduka Kiriya Citta. We have one smile producing consciousness. That consciousness associated with the pleasant feeling. Okay, so now we get the 2 somanasa from the Ayaduka Citta. Okay, 4 somanasa from Akusala, altogether 6. Okay, and then if you go to the Kamavajara Sovana Citta, we can find from the Mahakusala 4, from the Mahavipaka 4, Mahakiriya 4, altogether 12. 12 plus 6. So we have 18 Kamavajara Somanasa. Okay, 18 pleasant feelings which belong to Kamavajara Citta. Okay, 18, 1-8. And then if we go to the Rupavajara, there you can find 4 from the Rupavajara Kusala, 4 from the Rupa Vipaka, 4 from the Rupa Kiriya. So altogether 12. Okay, so 12 pleasant feeling from the Rupavajara Citta. Rupavajara Citta belong to Upekha Vedana. So if we combine together, 18 pleasant feeling from the 18 Somnasa Vedana from the Kamavajara Citta. Okay, and also 12 Somnasa Vedana from the Rupavajara Citta. 18 and 12, we can get how many? So 13. Okay, Logiya Somanasa 13. Okay, 30. Suppose 30. 30. Okay, 30 Logiya Somanasa Vedana pleasant feeling, mental pleasant feeling. Okay, so physical pleasant feeling is only one, which belong to the wholesome resulting consciousness that belong to Ahetuka. Sukha Sagata Kaya Vinyana Citta. So you just don't know one physical pleasant feeling. So also one mental pleasant feeling, one physical unpleasant feeling from the Ahetuka Citta. Dukkha Sagata Kaya Vinyana Citta. So another one is 2 mental unpleasant feeling. It belong to Akusala Citta. 2 Dosa Mula Citta. Okay, angry mind. Okay, angry mind is 2. So there we have 30 Somanasa one sukha, one dukkha, two domanassa. Okay, remaining is upekkha. So to count, to review in detail, you can check. So on the 12 agusala citta, okay, from the first group we have a 4. Okay, from the last group we get a 2. So altogether 6 upekkha, neutral feeling from the agusala citta. So if you go to ayadukkha citta, so first ayadukkha group, that is unwholesome resulting consciousness. So among the unwholesome resulting consciousness, only one dukkha is there. The remaining 6 consciousness are upekkha, vedana, neutral feeling. So also, if we go down to the wholesome resulting rootless consciousness, then there also you can find one is a sukha sagata kaya vinyana, that belong to physical pleasant feeling. And also another one you can find is somanasa sandhirana, okay, investigating consciousness which arise together with the somanasa. So if you remove minus the 2, there we can get 6. Okay, 6 upekkha vedana from the wholesome resulting rootless consciousness. So 6 is you can get 12. And also if you go to ayadukkha kiriya, so 2 abiding consciousness, they belong to upekkha. Okay, upekkha vedana. So if we plus these 2, then we can get 14. Okay, 14 upekkha vedana from the ayadukkha citta. Yes, 6 upekkha.
I think 20, no?
No,
20.
14 from the ayadukkha. Then we add 6. We add
no, 6 from the akusala, right? And another 6 from the another 6 from the akusala ahetuka vibhaga, and 6 from the kusala ahetuka vibhaga, and 2 from the giriya, right? So
that's why I told you is from the ayadukkha we have a
okay.
from the ayadukkha we have a 14. Then we plus 6 from the agusala, then there will be 20. Okay, so that is a 20. And then if we go to the kamavajara sovana, there you can get 4 from the mahagusala, okay, 4 from the mahavibhaga, 4 from the mahakiriya. So altogether 12. Okay, 20 plus 12, we get 32. Okay, 32 upekkha from the sensual sphere, kama vajara citta. Okay, so then we can simply call kama upekkha 32. Okay, so then if we go to the rupa vajara, so only 3/5 jhana, okay, they are upekkha. So then if we go to arupa, there you can get 12. All of the okay, 15 plus 32, 15 plus 32, how much? 40, 47. Okay, yeah, 15 plus 47 vibhaga, 47 upekkha vedana. Okay, so that is so if we combine all together, you can remember somanasa 8. What is that? Somanasa how many?
30.
Okay, 30. 30 somanasa, 1 sukha, 2 domanasa, 1 dukkha, and then 47 Ubekha. Okay, altogether we get 81 Lokiya Citta in terms of the neutral feeling, in terms of the Vedana, in terms of the sensation. Okay, so now we get is a Bhumi Veda and also Jati Veda, and then Vedana Veda we get. Okay, so other Vedas, Sambhyoga, Vibhyoga, Sambhyoga Veda, Sankhara Veda, so they cannot apply all of them. So it is applicable only to the Kama Vajra, Sambhyoga and Sankhara. So not applicable to the Mahagata Citta. So also Jhana Veda is applicable only to the Jhana Citta, Mahagata Citta. Not applicable to the Kama Vajra Citta. Okay. So if we remember that one, so it is very great. Then we can easily digest. Okay, if you check maybe how many that you may think, oh, it is a very childish, but it will be beneficial for you to remember as well as to contemplate. This is unpleasant feeling, dominance vedana. Okay, mental unpleasant or physical, or mental pleasant, physical pleasant, like that, we can easily recognize. So whatever happened in our mind, so because they are our world. Okay? We live in that world. So we need to know who, with who, or with what kind of things we are living in. So otherwise, it will be difficult for us to deal with our mind, our mentality, as well as to deal with other people around us. Okay, so that is Lokiya Citta, talking about the all Lokiya Citta. Okay, and the Lokiya Citta, everything is possible. Okay, in the Lokiya, everything is possible. You can be the worst person by doing akusala. You can be better person, a good person, a better person. So by doing makusala citta, or by trying to attain what the rupa vajra kusala or arupa vajra kusala. But it is so. But these cittas, these consciousness will be helpful for us to go further. Okay, to make ourselves liberated from the realm of suffering as well. So this citta, to study, to know this citta is not to be very depressed, okay, but to encourage ourselves. So we can, that's why the Buddha explained that when we practice vipassana, among the vipassana jnana, so there is one kind of jnana. So when we see it is constantly dissolving, we see it nama and rupa, they are danger to us. Adinava jnana, and also nibbida jnana. Okay, and also we feel the dispassion. Okay, we don't like it anymore. And then after that, the moji to kamyata jnana, the wisdom, with the desire to be liberated from that kind of dukkha. Okay, so around that, the Buddha gave an example that even though we feel very much disgusted, we cannot give up. Okay, we have to make use of it. We have to use it. So only by using, then we can liberate. So there the Buddha gave an example of the suppose a man is in the midst of the river, in the river. So heavy flood is there. Flood is very heavy. Current is very strong. Then you have you find no other thing to hold. Okay. Then what you find luckily is the rotting corpse. Okay, rotting corpse. Okay, the corpse, the dead body. So it is.
It's dog or maybe the human body?
Yeah, whatever. The Buddha say over there is a dog. Okay, dog is a corpse. The corpse of the dead body of the dog, which is already rotting and also become very big because it stay in the water for a long time. Okay, so bad smell is very bad, extremely bad. So whatever place you touch, it is unsteady. Okay, so smell is also very bad. So it makes you vomit. Okay, even though you don't like it, but you have to use it to cross or to save yourself or to cross over the river. Okay, so also we can see this mentality, consciousness, kusala citta, akusala citta, pleasant feeling, unpleasant feeling, neutral feeling, and also functional consciousness, resulting consciousness in our mind, constantly happening, okay, arising, dissolving, and so on. You may find it, they are very but disturbing, okay, very annoying if we see. But we don't need to give at them. Rather, we have to use it. We have to make use of it for our liberation from the round of suffering. So, by contemplating their nature, okay, the more we contemplate, maybe I consciousness arise and dissolve. Okay, that I consciousness arise depending on causes. Okay, so that I consciousness is not permanent, even though we have an I consciousness arise depending on eye sensitivity and also visible object. They come into contact. Okay, then they arise eye consciousness. Then on the rising of eye consciousness, we see object. And when we see the object, there sometimes may arise a pleasant feeling. Sometimes there may arise unpleasant feeling. So, and then we attach to it, lobha arises. Because when we see something pleasant, we think it is a permanent. Okay, then we try to hold it, take it as our own. And so by studying this consciousness arise and dissolve constantly, we come to know that they are arising, pleasant feeling arise depending on cause. For example, Jaku Vinyana Citta arise. Without Jaku Vinyana Citta, so there can be no pleasant feeling. And also, without eye sensitivity, there can be no pleasant feeling. Without visible object also, there can be no pleasant feeling. To rise a pleasant feeling, there are these conditions there. Because of the existence of these conditions, this is Sukha Vedana, pleasant feeling, arises. When these conditions are ceases, then pleasant feeling also ceases. So the Buddha explained in the Nandakawada Sutta, Majjhima Nikaya, with the simile of a light, white lamp. Okay, white lamp. White lamp is there. So in the white lamp, there is a oil, there is a wick, and also there is a flame. So Depending on these things, the light appear. Okay? So without these three conditions of white, weak, and flame, there will be no light at all. So, and also white are also gradually dissolving, okay, exhausting. So also wick is gradually dissolving. So also flame is the same thing. So sukha vedana, okay, they have pleasant feeling that arise depending on the eye, okay, eye sensitivity, object, and also jaku eye consciousness. We cannot regard it as a permanent because it arises depending on causes. Okay, so if we come to understand that way, we would see that there is nothing to behold as I or my property, he or she, and so on. So then we will be liberated. Okay, so for that it is very helpful to study consciousness, logiya, citta, what are they, how do they arise, and together with their nature, their associates, so on. So with this, we will conclude for today. Thank you so much for listening. Buddha Sasanam Jiram Data Du. Buddha Sasanam Jiram Data Du. Buddha Sasanam Jiram Data Du. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, Sayadaw. Sayadaw, may I ask a question? There's a question from one student. So they said, in the Arupa jhana, so they don't have the Vatu, right? So they can arise without Vatu.
Arupa, Arupa jhana.
So that means they arise depending on the Aramara, right? Because in the Kama Vajara Jeta, so when they arise, they have to depend on the Vatu.
For the Kama Vajara being, okay, so it depends on the existence. Okay, if we are in the Arupa existence, that Arupa jhana will have no base. Okay, but in the how to say, if we are in the Kamavajara plane, okay, so please have a look, maybe you may have a look at the what the chapter, Keja Sangaha, okay, the third chapter, that is Bhagainaka chapter, okay, and at the end of a Bhagainaka chapter, there you can see that only for Arupa Vipaka Citta, okay, only for Arupa Vipaka Citta, they arise without depending on anything. Okay, so when Arupa Jhana arise in our in the Kodakama being, so these Citta depend on the heart base, so they are not baseless. Okay? Only for Arupa Vipaka Citta, when they are born in the Arupa existence, they don't depend on any base.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Yeah. Okay.
Sadhu.
Bye bye. See you.